Hola chicas, I'm back. It is May 3rd and it's 2:30 in the morning. Um I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, which I probably am, but I feel like I need to say it out loud and like it's gonna clickanize a little bit better. And I did my nails. Aren't they so cute? No, because the way I feel like a million times better now that my fucking nails are done. Like, no, wow. Actual magic. Okay. Um, what am I getting into? A lot. I don't really know where to start. I'm gonna try to start somewhere. I've been hearing shit about Saturn and Aries coming up. So everybody's like, oh, yes, Saturn return. Yes, Saturn return this. Yes, Saturn return that. I don't know the true ins and outs of it, but it got me thinking about my Saturn return. So I looked up my Saturn and Aries, right? This is what time passages told me. Time passages told me your lesson is to move more fully and deeply understand and value your true origins, leading to a better sense of security and greater self-acceptance. The personal and intimate world of your feelings must be accepted and integrated rather than remain locked away behind the barriers of fear and isolation. Your lesson is striving to overcome any fears you have, expressing yourself, and thus come to a better understanding of who you are and what you can achieve. Right? Got me thinkinizing. Um, I feel like there's like two main things to this whole thing. There's like time as an entity, and then like emotion, or I guess resonance, right? But I feel like I'm getting better at the time aspect of it, right? So time pressure is slowly giving way to temporal confidence. And I was like, okay, I gotta break that down. Time pressure is the internal experience of racing against a deadline. It's when your nervous system is in a push state, feeling like you must do something fast or else something will collapse. It's rooted in survival and external authority, right? So time pressure is slowly fading away and temporal confidence is slowly fading in. Temporal confidence is when you shift into knowing that you are the tempo, that time bends and organizes around your vibration, not the other way around. It's not passivity, it's energetic authority, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm feelingizing that. I'm getting it. It making sense, right? But I feel like for bigger things, it's just like more of a hump to get over. Because I'm like, yeah, when I decided that I was gonna spend time with my godmother, that's like, boom, like it's just, I don't know. That just feels a lot smaller than, yeah, I'm gonna decide I'm about to move out tomorrow. Right. You feel that because I do. But so I'm unraveling. I'm trying to stay in alignment of more temporal confidence because I feel like that is a sweet spot. Like, yes, there's more like emotional baggage when it comes to bigger things, but it's a good feeling. Let's try to keep the ball rolling. So I'm like, okay, alignment is action, not the other way around. Like I be feeling like sometimes like, oh, I gotta do something. But it's like I really just gotta like lock in, and that's the action. Like that is when we take the cat out the box. Like, or that is when we decide what happened to the cat in the box. You feel me? Um, so I'm like choosing to trust the rhythm that I am. Like if I'm saying this what it is, like I gotta say, like I gotta stand 10 toes. Like I can't be like, oh, that's what it is, and then be like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta really lock in. But then, that brought up other shit, right? Damn, we have to get into mad shit, yo. Okay, so that brought up other shit, right? Um, I don't even know where I want to go, but it's like, oh, sorry, that brought up other shit. So I'm like, so it's like, actually, I'm gonna go another route. So boom, so I'm like looking into Saturn, and the question that's coming up is, are you ready to take full authorship of your reality, or are you still outsourcing authority? Saturn rules time. And I feel like this is really like, oh, maybe Saturn is returning because time pressure to to temporal confidence being like a theme right now is like on brand. But mastery of time alchemy, worthiness isn't something you learn, it's something you activate, right? Um this Saturn return isn't about working harder, it's about working more honestly. And I feel like the honesty part is the vibration part. Like if I'm locked in and I keep that as my truth, then it will unfold. But I just keep looking for proof. Hey, that's a bar. I keep looking for proof, and it's like, no, that's not how this works. But Saturn acts not that you prove your worth, but that you organize your life around the truth that you already have it. Right? So I'm like, all right, boom, let's dive into that more. The gifts. Because, like, everybody says this shit's going to be scary. I rebuke. No, I'm stop. But, like, the gifts coming. Temporal confidence, time orbits around me, not the other way around. Sovereign frequency, not for nothing. The word sovereign has been coming up quite a bit. And it's like, I know what it means, but it kind of feels almost elusive. I don't know. But sovereign frequency, I no longer chase external approval. I'm magnetizing allies who match my myth. Myth, I'm like, huh, what does that mean? I know what it means, but I'm like, huh, what does it mean? And then energetic command, shifting from requesting outcomes to transmuting inevitability. That one, I'm like, I feel like I'm I'm like stuck on it. Cause I'm like, when it comes to the bigger things, holding that inevitability in my body, my nervous system freaks out. But we'll stick a pin there. Well, we'll just take note. And then the last one, radical trust. What I decide and embody becomes what's real. Like that one is like, I feel like that. Damn, too much lip gloss. I feel like that kind of ties into the last one too, because it's just like I gotta stand 10 toes. I gotta stand 10 toes. Um, I do want to get into some characters of the QBU because the characters are honestly helping me navigate this whole thing. Like something will arise and I'm like, oh, that's definitely Captain Saberho speaking. Oh, you know what? I need the precision of the quantum baddie. Like, and these archetypes are like, I don't know. But I do want to get into them a little bit. Um I don't want to read too much because it's like I have a lot and like don't nobody want to sit here for eons. All right, so character prelude, contrast as a catalyst. Captain, we have Captain Saberho, aka Cash, aka CSH. She's always racing the clock. She measures life by lunar cycles, deadlines, harvests, nurturing, rooted, responsible, but bound to time's weight. A daughter of Earth aching for permission to rest. Then we have the Quantum Baddie, aka Kwani, aka TQB. She moves like liquid light. She is the moment. Timeless, spiral born. She doesn't chase clocks, she bends them. A daughter of the stars, thriving in surrender. Together, they represent the beautiful polarity within the self, structure versus flow, root versus sky, urgency versus ease. So, like, you can really easily see how these characters, like, reflect certain parts of me, right? As like Saturn return archetype specifically, because like we're on topic, like let's continue, right? The quantum baddie, she is cool, collective, mastery of self-trust, resonance, and precision. She doesn't rush time because she is time. And I feel like really just understanding that I am the expansion point. Like time starts at me and moves outward, not the other way around. It's kind of trippy, but it's like it makes sense. That's like the only way shit would be able to switch. I don't know, like timelines, if it wasn't starting from me. I don't know. Come back to that. But then we have Captain Saberho, CSH. She is healing, learning to trust your body, your roots, your nature. Her tenderness is strength, right? Um, let's go into them a little bit more, just because I'm feeling. Actually, no, I feel like that was actually good. I'm not about to do too much, but those are the characters, right? Um, where was I going? Okay, trusting your body, your roots. So, I'm having a thought, and I'm like, okay, I should probably get the ball rolling. But then I had to really zoom out. And that was kind of Captain Sableho's like anxious time aspect, and like survival speaking. Not this flow that knows that time flows from her, right? Like not this person, this being that knows that time flows from her. So I was like, all right, this sounds like Captain Sableho speaking. Um, going deeper, going deeper, going deeper. I'm like, the real battle here is nervous system regulation, because I feel like I all of a sudden get a glimpse of time, or I judge time for however long it may be that I do it, and I freak out and I'm like, oh shit. It's done, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's done. But it's like, whoa, you just catastrophized real quick. Like, it don't gotta be done. So I'm like, there's unprocessed emotional memory around disappointment and after expectation. Sorry. But what was I saying? I'm so sorry. Okay, nervous system regulation. I'm so sorry. Nervous system regulation, right? So it's like living in the end is more about regulating my nervous system while I do that. Like, because it's like I'll think about it and then my nervous system will freak out, and it's just like, I don't want to say why, but I have to calm that down. Like, she can't, like, that, I gotta calm that down. So I'm digging deeper. Like I was trying to say, unprocessed emotional memory around disappointment and expectation. I feel like that is what I'm not letting go of. There is just this, I don't know, I guess like emotional tether to past events that felt similar. So I'm like, oh, it gotta be this. Like, if it quack like a duck, walk like a duck, it might be a bitch doing a duck impression. Or is it a duck? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, okay, maybe my job isn't to force myself into believing, but to love the version of me who still worries. Like, just feel the fear and do it anyway. I don't really know what that looks like, but I'm just noticing that I'm still anticipating resistance when I think about certain things. And I just feel like, damn, girl, I gotta just let it go. I gotta let it go. But I think I'm feeling it again in my back. That's why I started fucking stretching. But that's where I was going with it next. As I'm thinking about these things, I'm starting to notice that I feel like tension in my mid to lower back. And it's like, it's such a clear sign that I don't trust in the desire fully. And it's bringing me uncomfort. Like, part of me feels unsafe to really like dive into this desire or give into this desire. So the first time my back started fucking hurting, or last time rather, I stretched into it and asked, what are you afraid will happen if I fully trust this timeline? And immediately, well, not immediately, but pretty quickly, the fear of looking silly, being ostracized, and patronized. Patronized. The fear of being misunderstood when I'm at my most earnest and the stakes feel so high. That immediately came up, and I'm just like, that is like the thing I just can't fucking let go. I'm like, if this shit don't work out, that is gonna happen and it's going to not feel good. Like, that shit always happens, and then I hate how it feels. But I guess I just gotta disregard that, because I'm no longer the version of me that would collapse under that kind of gaze, and I'm no longer offering my knowing at the altar of other people's comfort. I'm not silly. I'm quantum. I'm not alone. I'm original. Like that one, I'm not alone. I'm original. Because it's like, yeah. Original is like one. Like, you, what that nigga said, you gotta be odd to be number one. I'm not too much. I am exact. Yeah, because it's like, I get it. I really do get it. It's like, okay, I feel like I have to figure out how to release this emotional debt for real, because I feel like that is what is causing me to hope instead of lead, because I'm like, I don't like, I just, that is, yeah, that's really what's beating my ass right now. Like, that is, I think that is what the question is for the night. How to release that emotional debt, unprocessed emotional memory around disappointment. Like, yeah, how we got to process that. That's what we got to do. Okay, I guess I'll see y'all in the morning, because I'll probably have a dream to tell you about.